No, it isn't. Yeah, you were absolutely
Might have made
right,
the other.
Al. Well,
Not an easy
down.
shot.
Let's see if it hangs up on the rail.
Might roll on the side.
Oh, look at it.
Almost rolled on the side, Irv. That would have been a really funny shot if that rolled on the side. I don't think Irv would have liked that too much.
All right, so Irving Crane with a thin cut ties this thing up at 2, and boy, you think you got it wired because Jimmy Caras felt that one was wired. He came out just a little too much on the 8 ball, couldn't get the position on the 9, and we're tied at 2. Crane has already picked up 10 points. We're playing for $10,000 first prize money. The second place person gets $5,000. We drop down to $3,500, then $2,500. Then the remaining 3 competitors get $1,000 apiece.
If you think about it, Irv, the last game, Irving Crane didn't get out when he was supposed to. And now this game, Jimmy Caras did not get out when he was supposed to. So it makes up for Irving's mistake. I think that would relax Irv a little better, make him feel a little better that Jimmy Caras didn't get out either when he was supposed to.
Looking around the crowd, this thing has really slowed the crowd down. The game with Mosconi and Woods was a very quick, fast-paced game. And the crowd really got into it. The crowd is not in this one.
No, it's a safety play. They do not understand what's going on. That's why they're not into it, Irv.
It's a very cautious type of game. It's a belt and suspender game. It's very, very safe.
Irv's got a little bit of a tough shot on the 1 ball, but the 3 ball's in a tough spot. That's what he's concerned about right now. He's not really concerned about making the 1 or getting on the 2. It's the 3 ball he's a little concerned about.
I was watching Irving Crane before the match go through a few warm-up things, and he got the bridge out and he warmed up. Oh, look at this.
Oh, he caught a bad break. Looks like he's frozen right behind the 3 ball.
Well, let's see if he'll have to go across, hit a rail first.
Playing to hit the 2 ball.
Funny things could happen here.
He almost made it.
Yes, he did. He almost did.
You had that one wired, didn't you? Young Hoppy, as they call him, does not miss too much. All right, here's the bridge.
He'll cut this in the corner and come up for the 3-9 combination. He's going to play the combination next, I believe.
Can't lay on the table like you used to when you were a kid to shoot. You got to keep one foot on the table, on the ground, I should say. If that ball hits the bridge, it's a scratch.
It's a foul. They call it a foul,
I should say.
He's got a tough shot here. This is no easy combination. This can be missed. And it was.
Those combinations have to be perfect. We've seen a couple, but we've seen more missed than have gone down.
They are tough. Anytime you shoot a combination, it's tough. You must hit the object ball exactly into the second object ball, right where you want to make it. And if you don't, you're going to miss the combination. That's just what happened right there. Irving has what we call a kiss shot on the 9 ball. He can hit the 3 first and kiss the cue ball off the 3 and into the 9, or you can carom. They call it caroming or kissing. I call it kissing the ball into the 9 and making the 9 in the corner.
Now, would you do this?
Playing to hit the 3 and billiard the 9.
Okay, there it is.
I probably would. It looks like it's pretty much on.
Game is
there's the game, and Alan Hopkins calls it exactly. Irving Crane moves up 3 games to 2. Let's take another look at this shot, Al, that you called.
It's a kiss shot, hitting the 3 first, and caroming into the 9 and making the 9 in the corner. Very nicely done.
So after 5 games, competition in 9 ball, Irving Crane has won 3. Jimmy Caras has won 2. We'll be back with more 9 ball action. The 3rd annual Legendary Pocket Billiard Stars Tournament. Irving Crane can wrap it up. He leads Jimmy Caras 3 games to 2. Alan, I got to tell you, you know, you watch the momentum and everything. The first 2 games that we saw with Minnesota Fats and UJ Puckett, a couple of people who like to talk to the audience, they kid a lot. The crowd really into it. Both these gentlemen are very serious, very methodical, play a lot of safe, and the crowd has been out of it since moment 1. It's been a long game also.
These 2 players are tournament players. They're champions, okay? They've won, between these 2 players, they hold like 12 world titles Okay,
One in
and
the
straight
corner.
pool only.
Mm-hmm.
And they're very serious when they come to the table, and they play very good safety. And what happens is the people that are watching do not understand exactly what's going on.
The intensity level here has been much higher than
Safety.
previous matches.
Oh, they're playing for 10,000.
Oh, yeah?
They're trying to win that 10,000.
I'll tell you what's going to be interesting, though, is when the split comes when a Puckett plays a Crane or a Minnesota Fats plays a Caras. It's going to be interesting to see the reaction.
Well, you also
Safety.
see the difference in play.
Loud.
You'll see a lot different play, too.
One ball in the corner.
These two players have a lot of respect for each other, where they may not have the same respect for UJ Puckett or Minnesota Fats.
They're good friends. They ate dinner together this evening.
They're good friends, but they also have a lot of respect.
Mm.
Tremendous amount of respect. They know how much, they know what each one is capable of.
Two on the side.
So Irving Crane will play the deuce in the side. He leads at 3-2. Won the first set, has 10 points.
I don't think he hit that one hard enough.
That's not what he wanted to do.
He may have gotten lucky, though. He may have the 3 in the corner.
The 4 sitting right out there, so will he just freeze a cue
Three in the
ball?
corner.
No, he's got the 3, pretty good angle from the corner. He's made it. It's a nice shot.
Nice shot.
Now he's
Four
got
ball
to
in the
play the
corner.
4 and play position for the 6 ball. A 5 isn't on the table. Not an easy shot to play position for. He's going to have to hit this hard. He does.
Shot her. 6 in the corner.
Does not want to get straight on the 6. He wants a little bit of an angle. He has to come up table. He'll put this
Little right hand on this
a
side.
high right English. He wants to follow the ball with right English to bring the cue ball up table. Okay, he
Oh, it
comes
looks
up.
like he's in excellent
Shot.
shape.
Good shot.
May hit a little too hard.
Too hard.
He did. Will he bank this or try and cut?
No. I don't believe he'll bank. I believe he'll either play safe or try and cut it in.
Cut it in.
I don't
Tough
think
cut.
I don't think you'll see him shoot too many banks. Unless it's on, if it's on line, he'll play it. He's going to play a cut in, I think. I don't like where the cue
7
ball's
ball.
going though after
Oh,
he makes
yeah.
this.
What is he going to do with the 8? Avoids a scratch.
Oh.
There, does he?
He made a nice
Ooh,
shot
what
if
a
it slows
shot.
up.
Oh,
No.
my goodness. Close to your work. Little bank shot coming up here, Al?
No, he'll either play safe or cut up the corner. I think he's going to play a safety.
So he will put, a little right hand on the ball and try and get behind the 9 with the cue ball?
I might hit the 8 almost straight into the rail, drawing the cue ball back to the bottom rail and putting the 8 on the other bottom rail, on the other rail up the table. Or just hitting the 8 one rail and putting the 8 down table. He's going to play a safety. He may do exactly what I said, hitting the 8 in, right into the rail, to the bottom rail, and the cue ball to the bottom rail, trying to get him behind the
Safety
9 if he
allowed.
can. If he
Looks
could have got him
awful
behind
tough.
the 9, would have been a lot better.
Well, that's the best shot I
Good
could make.
move.
I
He
think
made a
did.
good shot.
Excellent
He
shot.
may make it,
Jimmy
but it's the best
Caras can
shot I
see
could
it.
make.
He'll bank here, Willie Allen?
Yes, I believe he's going to. No, he's playing it safe.
Ooh, got a kiss.
But he got away with it,
Yes,
too.
he did. As you mentioned,
Finally got a
sometimes you'd
lucky
rather
break.
be, you heard him, sometimes you'd rather be lucky than good.
He was very lucky there. He should have scratched in the corner. He got a double kiss on the 8, which he should have scratched on. Now, Irving Crane will play the shot I was talking about. He'll hit it straight into the rail, over to the side rail, and back down by the 9 ball, and bring the cue ball back to the bottom rail. I don't believe he'll play a shot here. He'll play a safety. Either that or hit the 8 thin and bring the cue ball behind the 9 ball. Which is not a bad shot either, if he can get away with it.
And it's tough to snooker somebody with only one ball on the table to work with.
Yes, it is.
All right, he's going to draw it. Well, he was going to draw it. We're talking about $10,000. A lot of decisions.
He's going to
Crane leads it 3-2.
He's playing his safety. Oh, he banked.
Oh, well, he leaves it out in the middle.
No, he left it safe.
My goodness.
He got lucky.
Oh, my goodness.
Couldn't play safe.
Alan Hopkins knows the rule of these tables even before the ball stops.
Got another safety he's going to play. Putting the 8 ball behind the 9. I don't know if he got there or not. No,
Well, it looks like Crane can see it here. What do you do here, Al? You try and bank? You play safe. It's right in the middle. No man's land. That's like getting an 8 in blackjack.
He's got a couple shots here. He can bank the 8 ball cross corner, or he can just bank the 8 down to the bottom end of the table and lead the cue ball right behind the 9. I don't think he'll try and cut this in. This is an awful tough cut shot. And if he misses it, he'll lose the game. This is a very big game. He's trying to cut it in, it looks like.
Oh, that's a good shot. Let's see what the position is now.
Perfect.
Perfect position is right. Irving Crane.
Corner for game, set, and match.
You heard Charlie. Game, set, and match. There it is. Let's take a look at what gets it done. What a cut.
This is a great shot
on
here.
the 8.
Plays the 8 in the corner, comes around 4 rails for position. That takes a lot of touch.
That is something. Put a little left hand on it, brings it all the way back for the 9 ball. One more angle, Alan. Let's take a look at this 8 ball going down.
Great cut shot. He has to hit it awful thin. He just catches it, just makes it. That's a great shot, Irv.
Irving Crane has won the 9 ball competition. He also won the 7 ball competition. That's worth 20 points. We'll be back in the Catskills right after this.
I said your safety play was going to come into play here, and it finally earned you a shot at the 8 ball in the final game, and you had a tough shot. And do you feel your safety play won the match for you?
I think it played a big part in it, and sometimes it depends on how the balls lay, and sometimes you want to shoot at a shot, and you shouldn't. You should play safe, which I did. And the 8 and the 9 on the table, the last shot there, I didn't want to play it, because if you miss it, you lose the game. And you can lose the whole set by losing that one shot. But when I looked it over, I said, well, yeah, I had to shoot. And then I've got to hit it with enough speed to come around for a shot. And it worked out fine. I shot at it. That was it.
I happen to know you're a very good 3-cushion player. Do you feel that helped you a lot in that shot?
Many games that I've played in the call shot, and also these games, the knowledge of 3-cushion billiards is very, very important. Going up and down the table for position, going 3 rails for position, it's meant a whole lot to me in the last 30, 40 years. I think it has, anyway.
Well, you've beaten Jimmy Caras, and you beat him 2 sets in a row. Do you feel you're going to do well in the tournament, win the tournament? How do you feel about that?
I never predict winning a game or winning a tournament. I will tell you one thing. I expect to play well. Any one of these fellas liable to beat me, and I'm liable to beat any one of the fellas. You see me tomorrow night, and I'll let you know roughly what I'm going to do.
Well, your next opponent is the champion from last year, Luther Lassiter.
He's one of my old competitors, and he's a very fine player. And anybody that beats him has got to play well and be a little lucky. So anybody in here can beat me, and I'm liable to beat anybody in here. So it's a lot of fun.
Okay, Irving, I feel you'll do it.
Right.
We'll be back with the old legends in just a moment.
More strategy. I really thought they were both very, very competitive.
Oh, yes. To me, it was a great match. Maybe to the fans, it was boring, but when you bring in the safety play, it's a very big part of the game. Safety play can win a lot of matches and a lot of tournaments for you, and Irving Crane is one of the great safe players, and I said that in the beginning of the match, and it won the match for him when he earned that shot on the 8 ball and then made a great shot and come around 4 rails for the 9.
I'm really impressed with the knowledge that both of these guys have. You're talking about people who do not make many mistakes.
No, between these 2 players and 2 more players, and they hold more knowledge than all the players, together. There's nothing they don't know about pool, I don't think, to tell you the truth.
All right, we've seen everybody but Cowboy Jimmy Moore. Now, he'll have to take on Jimmy Caras. Your impressions of the Cowboy?
Jimmy Moore, you'll see when you do see him play, he has a long 9-ball stroke, okay? He has one of the longer strokes in the game. He's very exciting to watch because he does things with the cue ball that you won't see done by these other players. Where Jimmy Caras, I watched him play tonight. He is playing better. He got a few bad rolls tonight, but he is playing better. Should be a good match.
You've seen 6 of the 7 competitors. You want to make a prediction over the long haul?
Boy, that's awful tough, Irv. How could you do that to me? I'll tell you what, Irving Crane's playing great. Jimmy Caras got the bad rolls, okay? Luther Lassiter caught some bad rolls. UJ's playing good, too, okay? They're all playing good. Rag surprised me. I never seen him play before. He played better than I thought he was going to. Boy, it's going to be great. I'll tell you, I don't know. I can't make a prediction.
All right, that's a story from here. Irving Crane has defeated Jimmy Caras in the Legends of Pocket Billiards. For Alan Hopkins, I'm Irv Brown. Thanks for being with us.